Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cyber Hottie, and you already know what the vibe it is. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about how to make a vision board. This video is not going to be me literally sticking pictures on a board. This is me explaining to you all the hard work that you have to put behind before you bring out those pictures and you start putting them on your board. There's a lot of things that go into making a vision board. It's not just going on Pinterest, oh my god, this aesthetic is so cute, let me just be this for next year. No, it is a spiritual process. It is literally a mental gymnastics process, okay? Because you have to think about the life that you want to have and attach emotions to that, because the best way to manifest something is by adding an emotion behind it. That's why whenever you're trying to manifest something, if you only have this energy of worry and, scarcity, you end up not manifesting that thing, or it takes you a lot longer to manifest, because that is kind of the feeling that you're crowding around your manifestation. So for you to be able to manifest easier or quicker, you're going to have a certain type of energy field. You're going to have to be operating at a very high frequency for you to be able to manifest those things. So we're going to get into that today and build your perfect vision board for 2025. The first thing I want you to do is work on your imagination, work on your visualization skills. I hope I'm pronouncing that word right. It always kicks my ass, I swear. But I want you to visualize the life that you want to have in 2025. What country you want to live in, what feelings you want to be experiencing next year. I want this video to mainly focus on how you're going to be feeling, more than material things, more than a car or whatever. These things might bring you joy and they might make you feel a certain way, but I want you to focus solely on your emotions for this video, okay? Or at least for this part of the advice that I'm giving you guys. So while you're visualizing this life for yourself, really try to feel your body. See what those images in your head cause your body to feel like. If it makes you anxious, if it makes you happy, if you have any type of doubt around that. Because when you visualize it first before just putting it on your board, you're able to kind of connect with the image in your head. You're able to connect with yourself and really see if this is something that you think you can manifest and you think you can bring into life. Because if you're putting something on your vision board and you're not 100% sure about it, and you're kind of like, I don't even know if I'm going to get this, I don't really know, like, you're inserting the energy of doubt, you're inserting the energy of fear into your vision board. So I want you to be very careful with the pictures that you're going to pick, okay? You don't have to start your vision board with something huge like a mansion, you know what I mean? You could start with smaller things to train your brain to believe that you are capable of achieving things, you're capable of manifesting, okay? Manifestation doesn't just come easily. It's a constant exercise that you have to do on your brain. Some people might just find manifestation and are just really good at it. But for the most of us that have traumas and the most of us that have self-doubt and things like that, it's going to be really hard for you to just become a master manifester in 10 days. You know what I mean? So you need to first get comfortable with the idea of being able to manifest before you even get into making a vision board. So that's why training your imagination is really important. Really connecting with your feelings and see what your body is telling you about a certain goal that you may have. And if you have doubts around said goal, you could also work on that. Figure out what's the root, what's the source of this insecurity that you're having around a certain thing. Once you figure that out, you may be able to overcome that and then put it on your vision board. But I want you to picture things that you are certain about, things that make you feel good. If you want, you can create a realistic vision board for 2025. So place goals that you feel like you are able to reach. Because if you do something that is way too big and you're not even able to handle a small type of manifestation, it's kind of like, girl, you know what I mean? Like, if you are not able to manage 10 euros, don't put on your vision board that you need 10K. You can barely manage the 10 euros that you have. How you gonna manage 10K? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, okay? So that's step number one. And then in that umbrella of step number one, I want you to create a script for yourself. After you've seen everything in your head and you're comfortable with the year that you want to have next year, I want you to build a person. This person is going to be the bridge that connects you to your vision board, that connects you to the goals and the manifestations that you're trying to bring into 2025. So this person can be you. It can be, you can create an alter ego in your head if it makes it easier for you to believe that you can achieve these things, but you're going to create something in your head anyways. This thing is going to have characteristics that are going to help you reach that goal. Let's say, for example, you want to learn how to be more confident. Maybe look at someone that you think is really confident and see, okay, what characteristics do they have? How do they take care of themselves? How do they present themselves out to the world? Okay, so you're going to basically build a bear, and this bear is going to have the characteristics that are going to help you manifest all these things that you want. You can't get a car unless you have a driver's license. Do you kind of get what I mean? Like, you can't be a doctor unless you have a degree. Do you get what I mean? That's kind of what I'm trying to say here. Once you have that person, you're gonna see the traits that made that person get to where they're at. For example, Kim Kardashian is an amazing businesswoman. So if you're trying to open a business, I'm not saying copy Kim Kardashian's whole formula, but see her demeanor. How does she carry herself? How does she speak when she's speaking publicly? How does she present herself when she's in a business room? You know what I mean? You're going to look at all these things and you're going to write them down next to your script. Your script is basically going to describe my 2025, I accomplished, I did, blah, 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 in past tense, okay? That's very important because you have to train your brain into believing that you already have these things, so you don't necessarily create an attachment to those things. You start creating an attachment when you believe you can't have it, when you're chasing after it, when you believe that it's not in your life and it's not in you, that's when you chase it. So when you release, we're going to get into that a bit further in the video. When you release, you're able to manifest quicker. So you're going to write that down next to your script of everything you've accomplished in 2024. And these characteristics are going to be a constant reminder of the things you need to be working on in order for you to accomplish your goals. Because yes, you're going to have to work for it. Okay, you're going to have to go to war for it, in words of Cyber Huddy. But okay, let me stop plugging myself a little bit. But I basically mean, whenever you go back to your vision board and you see these traits and characteristics over there, you're going to be like, okay, I need to work on my punctuality in order for me to attend this business meeting that is going to get me to the next place. I need to work on my sobriety in order to be able to go to more shows and handle this and handle that. I want to work on my health so I'm able to move faster and, really go for the things I want to go. You get the point. That's tip number 1. Plus an extra there. Number 2, now that you have visualized it, you have a list of characteristics, now you're going to start applying these things and you're going to start showing up as that person, okay? Because your vision board goes way further than just your vision board. Like I've been saying in this video, you're going to kind of have to take everything you've put on that vision board and bring it outside of you for you to be able to manifest these things that you want. So you're going to start showing up as that person in your vision board. You're going to start showing up as that really strong person, that really confident person. Basically, the person that you wrote on your script, you're going to start showing up as them. I think the biggest hurdle when it comes to manifesting is the duality between the astral plane and the real world. Because majority of the times when you're manifesting things, they just don't, it's not a click of a finger and then you have it. Normally it takes a bit of time, it takes a bit of effort, it takes you working on those things for you to be able to, attract them and keep them, So, because attracting is one thing, but if you can't keep it, are you really attracting it? You're gonna look at your script. Okay, my ideal version of myself in 2025 goes to the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. You're gonna start showing up as that. Don't wait for your vision board to scream at you, go to the gym. Or whenever you look at your vision board, you see the reminder that you have to go to the gym. Start applying the concepts that you're putting in your vision board into your real life, okay? There is no point of you creating beautiful pictures and putting so much emotion behind them and you're not doing anything to get to the places that you want to be, okay? So if it's a businesswoman in your script, you're going to start taking courses to be more financially stable in order for you to get more money, for you to be able to have more money, save more money to invest in your business. If you're trying to be, I don't know what you're trying to be, but you know what you're trying to be and you know how hard you have to work to be able to get there. So start doing those things. Start showing up as that person. Even if you don't think you're confident, start showing up as a confident person. Start thinking to yourself, would my higher self do this? Would my higher self go to this place? Would my higher self engage with this person? Would my higher self engage in this type of debate? Is my energy being well received in this place? Am I being treated fairly in this place? These are things that your higher self would question if they were trying to engage with something or start something new. So you're going to have to start developing these same new thought processes, okay? You kind of have to, you have to let go of your old frequency. You cannot manifest into a new frequency into your life if you're still holding on to your last one. So you're going to have to say bye-bye to all those things. There's a lot of things you're going to have to cut off for you to be able to achieve everything that you've set out for yourself in 2025, okay? Once you've done all these things, you've done the mental work, you're showing up as that person in your head, then we're gonna work on the beautiful pictures, okay? So what I want you to do is, before you start putting pictures down, after you visualized, after you've built a script for yourself and built the life that you want for 2025, as you're starting to show up as the person on that script, I want you to take at least a week, okay? Do this experiment. Take at least a week or a few days where you're just constantly thinking and constantly visualizing and constantly going back to your script, and then you go and you start looking for the pictures that you want. The time that you're taking off is good because you're going to marinate in that energy. You're going to marinate in that. So whenever you actually want to bring those pictures to life, you're going to have a much clearer vision of where you want to be in 2025, because you've already, done all the mental work. You've been stimulating your brain to be open to this new reality. So the pictures that you're going to start putting on your vision board is going to go well with the vision that you have, because you've connected, you've established a, what can I call it? An energy field between you and these pictures. Do you get what I mean? And cool. Now you've build a good relationship between you and these pictures. You build a bridge between you guys. There's a good communication. There's a good liaison going on between you guys. That's fantastic. So now what you're going to do is you're going to include the spiritual element, which is faith, okay? You cannot do anything without faith. So there's no point in you starting a vision board if you don't have faith, okay? Because manifestation is crazy, because everything is happening in the astral world, but it's not necessarily manifesting in the physical world yet. But if you don't have a good bridge between the astral world and the physical one, you're not going to be able to sense the signals that the universe is sending you, or God, or whatever you want to call it. You won't be able to sense the energies around you and be vulnerable to these things that the universe is trying to show you, for you to be able to see that, hey, we're working on your camp, we're working on your dreams, we're making sure that things are happening up there. You just haven't seen it yet. So you need to build a good rapport with God, Jah, if you want to call it that, Allah. I don't know who you pray to, but to me, God is God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to build a good rapport between you and that higher energy that you believe in, that higher frequency that you believe in order for you to be able to catch out on the little hints that they're going to be dropping to you throughout the whole year, to make sure that you're still on the right track, to keep you motivated to be on the right track, because they are working for you, okay? So once you have that faith that everything you're putting down is going to work for you, it's going to manifest you. It's going to manifest faster, and it's going to give you that boost of confidence and energy to really go for your dreams, because you already know you're going to get them. Nothing is going to be stopping you but you. If you know that there's nothing in your way, you're going to run faster. You know what I'm saying? So having that faith is going to really, really help you. It's going to keep you grounded in this process, and it's going to make your manifestations easier, okay? I don't know how many tips I've given you so far, but this is basically what I would do if I was trying to build a vision board for my 2025. Visualize. Oh, and I forgot one really strong point. Release, 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 okay? There is no point in you holding on to your manifestations like this. Oh my God, I really hope it happens. Oh my God. No. What you're going to do is, after you've done your vision board and it's beautifully crafted and it's over there, wherever you're going to put it, you can look at it to remind you that, yes, this is the life that I'm living. This is the life that I want to have, whatever. But don't be attached to your vision board. Go out there into the universe and actually live your life. And these things are going to naturally come to you because you already have it. If you're clinging onto it, that means you don't believe that you have it. That means you don't believe that it's happening for you. Hence why you're chasing it and you're not allowing it to just come to you. Okay? You're going to have to release that vision board. I know you've put in a lot of effort into making it and now you have to release it. Yes, that's the rule of thumb. You shouldn't be looking at it every day. Oh my God, when is this going to happen? Am I ever going to manifest this? No, you can't do any of that. You're going to have to release your intentions into the universe. Go out there with the best mindset. Show up as that person every single day. Visualize your script as well. You know what I mean? Like all these things are going to amalgamate and come together and it's going to make sense in the end. I promise. So these are my tips for you guys for today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment. Share with your friend, your mom, your daddy, your tia, your tío. Put it in the family group chat and I'm going to see you on the flip side. Bye.